Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. We have a visitor, apparently. This is my co-host. This is the first video of the book channel. I'm so excited for this channel. Oh my god. I'm so excited to be having a book channel. It's something I've wanted for so long, and I'm finally doing it thanks to you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So for this video, I'm going to be showing you my March TBR. So my TBR in general is like super long. So I was trying to think of the first video to do for this channel, and I kind of went back and forth between doing like a booktube newbie tag or just jumping right into a TBR. And you know what? I'm gonna do the TBR. Let's just get into it, okay? Let's not dilly-dally. You know who I am. Let's do it, okay? For this month, the month of March, I have chosen to have 6 books in my TBR. Is that a reach? Yeah. Have I read 6 books in a month in a long time? Probably not. But I honestly feel like if I make it my TBR goal, I'm more likely to hit it. So, first book on this list is by Penelope Douglas. It's Misconduct. Now, I'm a Penelope Douglas fan, okay? We don't talk about Credence. That doesn't count when I say I'm a Penelope Douglas fan. But this one's first up on the list because I've already started it. I'm about almost halfway through it. This book is about a former tennis player turned middle school teacher, okay, and she ends up falling in love with one of her students' dads. So yeah, we love a good, like, 23-year-old in love with a 40-something-year-old. Age gap, romance, dads. Dads is a running theme in my book favorites. So far, I love it. I've been trying to read it every day, but anyway. Penelope Douglas. I love you, girl. Not counting Credence. Alright, so the next book on my TBR for March is The Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. Okay, Lucy Score is another one of my favorite authors. Police Chief Nash Morgan is known for 2 things: being a good guy and the way his uniform accentuates his butt. Oh. Well, now I kind of don't want to read this. This is actually the second book in a series, but I also think it's a standalone. I read the first one, which was Things We Never Got Over, last year, and I ended up loving it. The only thing I hate about these books is they're so long, usually for no reason. So, a little annoying, but I am excited to dive into this one. I just finished reading By a Thread, also by Lucy Score, and I kind of want to retract the statement that I like Lucy Score books, because what was that book? It was so cringy, millennial cringe. But this one, fan favorites, TikTok book talk lovers, okay? Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This one's everywhere, all over my For You page, no matter what time of day, it is there every time I open my phone. And recently, a YouTuber that I really like, who used to do a lot of book content, mentioned that they loved this book. So I'm like, okay, well, I trust her. So I'm going to be reading it just to see if I'm missing out. No promises that I'll actually finish it, because I am a DNF girl, okay? If I hate a book, I will DNF, because why would I waste my time on a book that I hate, okay? One summer, 2 rivals, a plot twist they didn't see coming. From my understanding, they both work at like a publishing company, and they're like rivals at a publishing company. So, I don't know, but it's kind of giving like fun, summer's coming, romance, light beach read, and I'm here for it. I'm yearning, as someone who's really suffering in the trenches with seasonal depression right now. I am grasping onto anything that reminds me of summer. So, we're reading this month. And on the topic of Book Lovers by Emily Henry, I want to read you this review that I looked at on Goodreads. Ironically, this book will make you no longer a book lover. So, doesn't that make you so excited to read it? Okay, so a swift change in direction a little bit. This book, Wicca, a guide for the solitary practitioner by Scott Cunningham, okay? Listen, I am searching, okay? I'm learning. I'm trying to learn more about my spirituality and things like that. And time again, this author has been recommended to me from other Wiccans to read, so I'm gonna read it. If you are Wiccan and you have your thoughts about this book, can you let me know, preferably before I dive into it? But I'm kind of excited because I have been purchasing Wicca related books for a while now to just kind of like dip my toes and learn more information. I just feel like it's a little more, I just feel like published books are a little more like, I don't want to say reliable, but a little more reliable than like a TikTok or like a Pinterest post would be. You know what I mean? So I'm going to read this month. Super exciting. Oh God. Next up, okay? Haunting Adeline, okay? Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. Listen, this book is so hefty, okay? Listen, if you dive far enough back into my Goodreads, you'll see that I have attempted to read this book before via Kindle Unlimited, and I think I even took to Audible at one point because I just like couldn't keep reading it. But I've decided I want to circle back around and try and finish it, okay? I just need to know, like, there's something I'm missing because so many people talk about this book and I didn't even finish it. So I just need to know, you know what I mean? Like, I said I was a DNFer, but I'm circling back to a book I DNF'd. So just for your information, I'm going to read you the review I left on it May of 2023, last year, okay? I DNF'd at chapter 27. I got bored. I don't care about the subplot of her finding out who killed her grandma. No one cares about your grandma. Also, the shadow just starting to become a huge ick for me. Like, we get it. You save helpless girls, but then you have, like, no other redeeming morals besides that. Giving it 2 stars because I was entertained for the first 30%. Also, not a fan of borderline no consent scenes. I'm sorry, but consent is sexier than whatever the hell was in this book. Also, bleeping her with a bleep was a bold scene to include, okay? Those are my feelings on this book, but I have to finish it. And honestly, I'm kind of... I have a reason I want to finish it. Not just to finish it, but also I kind of want to do a video on it. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're interested. But I just need to know. I need to know what happens in the rest of it, okay? I've grown since May of last year, so... And the last book on our list is a little nonfiction book. I'm trying to squeeze a nonfiction in every month because if I don't, I will literally just read age gap smut. Like, that's all I'll read. So I have to shove in a nonfiction. And for this month, our nonfiction book is going to be Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody. Probably Brody. Basically, I've been working on writing a book for well over 2 years now, and I keep getting stuck, and honestly I just don't, my background is in psychology, like my education is in psychology. I have no means of writing a book, so from other author friends, they've mentioned that this book is a really good one to kind of help you when you're getting stuck and really just keep going, you know? So I'm gonna check it out as a potential future author. I'm gonna read this book just to try and get my writing under control. But that is it for my March TBR, okay? I'm not really like shooting for the stars, but I am setting a couple goals for myself, okay? And I feel like I have a little bit of a variety. If you read any of these books, tell me in the comments what you thought about them, or if they're also, or any of these are also on your TBR for this month, let me know. I'm so excited. I do have a Goodreads if you want to follow me over there, but it's like, you don't have to. I do have an Instagram. I'll link it down below. But other than that, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked this video. Bye!